Hi everyone, Paul Levy with Brownells here, and this week we have some more new products. This week we have products from MDT, Modular Driven Technologies. Right here we have the XRS Chassis. I'll pull that out right here. This is just as you'd receive it. This is a chassis for a variety of rifle platforms, Remington 700, Savage, Tikka, etc. And it is a complete chassis system. So aluminum chassis, so you got this aluminum bedding and the center line right here, and this extends all the way into the buttstock. It's not just up front, so you have it running down through, so you get extreme rigidity throughout the chassis itself. Moving back up front, you of course have M-LOK attachments all the way around for a variety of accessories you might want to attach. You do have a bipod or sling swivel included out of the box up front. You have this nice barricade stop built right into the chassis. And then it accepts standard AI style magazines. Of course, you'll probably want to use the MDT magazines for this setup. Moving on back, you'd have this nice grip that is overmolded right here. The included one out of the box has a slight angle to it, but they do have a nice included option in the box as well. No need to go purchase this separate. It's a vertical option that's a little bit wider for user preference. So that's included out of the box, a nice vertical grip. Moving on back, you do have an adjustable cheek piece. You simply adjust these knobs here, adjust the cheek piece as you see fit, and then lock them back in place. These are swappable to the other side as well, so if you want to have your knobs over here for a variety of reasons, you can shift those over. Also on this side, you have an included QD socket right there. And then to adjust the length of pole, you simply loosen the screws, remove the spacers or add spacers, and then tighten things back up. And this butt pad right here is nicely overmolded, really nice and grippy, so when you're in a proper shooting position, it's not going to move out of place, so you don't miss that shot. So that's the XRS chassis. Now there's a few nice options you can purchase for it as well. Say you want to go to ARCA Swiss, you want to add that as an option. You could purchase an M-LOK ARCA Swiss rail from MDT, or you could purchase this swappable forend. So you simply install this. What you get there is, of course, ARCA Swiss on the bottom, the full length, and then you get this nice M-LOK attachment over the top of your barrel, which you could, of course, attach night vision to or a variety of other accessories. When you do install this, you do get to keep your plastic panels here on the side, so you simply reinstall those on your new forend. Another new option is their 1 pound weight, so that installs simply into the front of the chassis. Right there, 1 pound weight, so you get a little bit more stability in a variety of shooting positions. And there are weights available at the rear, so you can replace your length of pole spacers with weights from MDT, and you get a little bit more balance there at the rear if you prefer it. So that's the new XRS chassis from MDT. Also new from MDT, we have their Gen 2 Skypod. This is a bipod with pretty much any feature you could imagine right here. So this is the bipod with the most vertical adjustment on the market. And they do that for a variety of options. That's not the only selling point of this, but that's one really unique feature on it. You can do that via the pull on the legs, and you saw how easy that was. You simply pull down, you don't have to fool with any knob. And to bring that back up, you can simply depress that latch, bring it up, and you can do that with the angle as well. It's really simple. You imagine you're on the rifle, you just reach up with your hand, depress these positions right here, or these buttons, and you can adjust. So you can go from a fairly shallow position to a pretty high position if you really need to, and adjust those out. You can see just how much range you have with the Skypod. Also on the Skypod, you have these nice feet that are included, nice and pointy there, so you get lots of grip when you get into your shooting position. Also included, you have a barricade stop, of course, and on this model, you happen to have an ARCA Swiss mount, nice and easy to adjust via this knob. There are versions available as well for Picatinny attach. And then you have your cant adjustment right here on the front, and this is field adjustable, nice and textured, and they have these cutouts right here so you could use a bullet to get in there, loosen it up, or tighten as you prefer. And then on this model, they have pan, which is adjustable via this button right here. You simply depress, and then you can adjust for panning motion right there. So, and then as far as the legs themselves, one feature I didn't cover is they can actually, of course, move forward. You may want to have that in a stowed position like so, and then they also have a nice 45-degree position there as well. Really whatever you prefer, and they're of course super easy and rapid to adjust while it's mounted to your rifle. Now you can get this in a few different models. This one right here, like I said, is the ARCA Swiss mount. You have Picatinny, you have a swing swivel stud, and a Really Right Stuff mount as well as options. You purchase that as a separate bipod. And they also have different options with leg lengths. So this right here is the standard, the 9-inch. You can get this in a variety of different lengths as well. So that's the new Skypod Gen 2 from MDT. Then also new from MDT, we have their Elite pistol grip. This is intended for, of course, precision rifles, but it is AR-15 compatible. There's options available that will fit a standard AR-15 with a safety selector cutout. Here's your AR-15 interface. The pistol grip will mount to that. And then from there, you get a variety of adjustments, not just a simple plastic vertical grip or pistol grip you attach and leave it. This one, you have a few different configurations you can pick from. So you can adjust front to back. If you say you want a straight up vertical grip, you can leave it at that, or you can adjust back to give a little bit more slope, really whatever you prefer. And also you can adjust via the attachment method front to back. So really you can customize this pistol grip to yourself and your rifle setup. So that's the new Elite vertical grip from MDT. That's it for this week. I'll see you again next week.